Hi, and welcome to the DevBridge Services series. Today we're talking about establishing engineering maturity in your organization. What you've probably experienced in the past is IT and business and operations and design all being separate departments, and they're being distributed ownership. Design works on one component, then kind of throws it over the fence to IT, and IT does implementation, and business owns budgets, and so on and so forth. It creates this environment of adversarial relationships, which isn't desirable in a product context. Later on, delivery and the build happens in a waterfall process where requirements design precede development. Even if development takes on an agile flavor, that's still effectively a waterfall process. What we bring to the table is we want to look at building a product-centric organization that has all of the fundamentals in place that allows the teams to self-govern and to build great things without those dependencies, without those conflicting relationships, and resulting essentially in faster go-to-market. What we're looking to set out to do is, one, we want to establish practices to build evergreen software so that it's maintainable and it doesn't become legacy. We want to introduce automation into the process so that DevOps and self-provisioning allow the teams to do the work that they need to do. And lastly, we want to enable the organization to be nimble and to be able to respond to the market needs as they see fit. The first thing that you need to know is that organizational structure implies system design. And so when you think about organizational structure and you want to become product-centric, you need to orient all of your capabilities around product and customer being at the core. That means product management, product design, and software engineering. Second, when thinking about product strategy and being nimble in going to market, you need to consider techniques such as lean funding or micro-funding, where you fund small iterations of the product, and then only as the product is validated with the data from the market, you scale up the funding and you start spending more and accelerating the product so that it can move even faster. From a DevOps perspective, we urge and we look to get the organization to continuous deployment, a place where automation and infrastructure is actually tracked as code, where you can take the full pipeline and allow engineers to check in code, run automated tests, and then automatically deploy into production without any involvement from a third party. That is the target state. The objective of engineering maturity is not to just establish a single practice, but actually look at engineering holistically, at all of the different components that are necessary to enable teams to assure security, quality, scalability, testing best practices, and so on and so forth. We want to look at the process, the people, and the tools that will allow you to move technology from being a cost center into technology as being a driver for innovation and for value for the business. So if any of this is interesting and if you'd love to learn more about product design and development, please take 30 minutes of your time and I would be happy to walk you through a full capabilities presentation at DevBridge. Thank you for listening.